औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वाहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। हाइको पोल्ट्री हाउसेस कंस्ट्रक्शन की तरफ से इमरान कयूम का सलाम पहुंचे। हमारा जो बेसिक मोटो है वो है पोल्ट्री एजुकेशन को हमने हर लेवल तक जो है उसको उठाना है। वो वर्कर हो, वो सुपरवाइजर हो, वो डॉक्टर हो, पोल्ट्री एजुकेशन को हमने स्प्रेड करना है ऑल ओवर द पाकिस्तान एंड ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड। पाकिस्तान को फोकस करने का जो हमारा मकसद है वो ये है कि अगर आप लोगों की तरक्की होगी तो फिर मुल्क की तरक्की होगी, और पूरी दुनिया में इसको जो है अपग्रेड करने का मकसद ये है कि जहां भी बनी हुई इंसान जिन भी ह्यूमन हैं उनको फायदा हो। तो ये बेसिक रीजन हैं जिसकी वजह से हम मुख्तलिफ सेमिनार, मुख्तलिफ वेबिनार और मुख्तलिफ ट्रेनिंग प्लान, और फिर ये हमारे स्पेशल जो है हमने वेंटिलेशन कोर्सेज शुरू किए हुए हैं। सेक्शन 3 है हमारा, सेक्शन 1 और सेक्शन 2 हमने पहले अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कंप्लीट किए हैं। तो सेशन 3 में भी हमने 3 कोर्स रखे हैं आप लोगों के लिए। एक तो बेसिक है फॉर द लर्नर, फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स, और फिर उसके बाद हमने लेवल 1 रखा है फॉर सुपरवाइजर टू प्रोवाइड एंड हाउ टू मैनेज स्मार्ट कंट्रोल हाउस, यस, एंड हाउ टू मैनेज द वेंटिलेशन, हाउ टू इम्प्रूव द वेंटिलेशन। ये सब हमारे जो है बेसिक हमारे टारगेट्स हैं। और फिर जो नेक्स्ट है वो हमारा लेवल 2 है। लेवल 2 जो है वो स्पेशल मैनेजर्स के लिए है, और उसमें जो है हम लोग आपको तो बेसिक और लेवल 1 जो है वो भी कराएंगे, और उसके साथ फिर हम आपको जितने भी कंट्रोल्स हैं, कंट्रोल इक्विपमेंट्स हैं, कंप्यूटर्स हैं, क्लाइमेट कंट्रोल कंप्यूटर्स हैं, दैट सपोज कि एग्रोलॉजिक है, चाइनीज है, टेमार्टॉन है, HP40 है, HP46 है, इसी तरह फिर डेनमार्क का स्कोव है, और इसी तरह जर्मनी का वाइपर टच है, इसी तरह फैन कॉन है, इस तरह अमेरिकन हायर हैंड है, शो टाइम है। ये इनके जितने कंट्रोलर हैं उनका आपको हम एक जो है पूरा व्यू देंगे, उसकी फॉर्मिंग का, उसके आपको हम सारे टिप्स देंगे, और उसके साथ साथ हम आपको केजेस का जो है, केजेस के हाउस है उसका। तो लेवल 2 जो है वो एडवांस लेवल है, ठीक है। लेकिन उसके लिए ये शर्त ये है कि आपने बेसिक और लेवल 1 आपने किया हो। अगर आप लेवल 1 भी कर लेते हैं विल बी जॉइन अस। तो वो उसका जो टाइमिंग है वो हमारे जो है इवनिंग है, हमारे फ्राइडे और सैटरडे है, वो 7:30 हमारा स्टार्ट होता है। 1 आवर का है, 4 वीक्स है, और उसमें ये है कि हमने ये सब करवाना है। और दूसरा ये जितने भी हम कोर्स करवा रहे हैं इसमें आपने हमारी वीडियोस देखी है, जो हमारा हाइको पोल्ट्री हाउसेस कंसल्टेंट का यूट्यूब चैनल है, इसी नाम से है, आपने उसकी वीडियोस देखनी है, और उसी वीडियोस में आपके जो है क्विज होंगे। और लास्ट जो है हमारा जो 4th वीक होगा उसमें आप सबने हमें प्रेजेंटेशन देंगे। जो आप प्रेजेंटेशन देंगे आपको बताया 3 to 5 पेज आपने प्रेजेंटेशन देनी है, और आपने प्रेजेंट करना है, उसको आपने शेयर करना है। हमने आपको लर्निंग भी करवानी है और प्रेजेंटेशन भी आपको करवानी है। आपकी पिच भी ठीक करनी है, आपकी वॉकल भी ठीक करनी है, आपकी स्पीच भी ठीक करनी है। क्योंकि हमने ये देखा है कि आप लर्न तो कर सकते हैं लेकिन उसको एक्सप्लेन करना आपको नहीं आता। तो ये जो है स्ट्रेटजी है हमारी हाइको की, पोल्ट्री हाउस प्रेसिडेंट की। और हमारा जो फोकस है वेंटिलेशन पे है, लेकिन हमारा जो है स्कूल ऑफ पोल्ट्री एजुकेशन है। और अभी हम लेटेस्ट जो है हमारा जो है ब्रायर ब्रूडिंग मैनेजमेंट और लेयर ब्रूडिंग मैनेजमेंट, और नेक्स्ट जो है हमारा ब्रीडर ब्रूडिंग मैनेजमेंट, तो इसके कोर्सेज आ रहे हैं। हमारे बड़े सीनियर डॉक्टर्स हैं हमारे साथ, और एक्सपीरियंस डॉक्टर्स हैं, वो 4 वीक के कोर्स, वीकेंड कोर्स ला रहे हैं, और वीकेंड के अलावा भी कोर्स हैं। तो उम्मीद है कि इंशाल्लाह ताला आपको फायदा होगा। और अब ये है कि आप सबको मेरी आवाज तो आ रही होगी। आप मुझे ये बताएं कि एक कंट्रोल हाउस जो है, जो एनवायरमेंटल कंट्रोल हाउस है, उसकी मिनिमम स्पीड जब आप टनल स्टार्ट करते हैं, टनल स्टार्ट एयर स्पीड वो कितनी होनी चाहिए, और मैक्सिमम टर्न स्पीड जो है वो कितनी होनी चाहिए। क्योंकि आपने ये हमारी जो वीडियो देखी होगी, व्हाट द बर्ड नीड, ये है द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द बर्ड, ये दूसरे वीडियोस में हमने एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है। तो काइंडली आप मुझे ये बताएं, अमार आपसे शुरू करते हैं। अमार हैं रिफा यूनिवर्सिटी के स्टूडेंट है। अमार, वुड यू लाइक टू टेल अस प्लीज? जी अमार,
हेलो
आपने
जी
सवाल
सर,
समझ
प्लीज
लिया
रिपीट द
है?
क्वेश्चन। सर रिपीट द क्वेश्चन प्लीज। हेलो
जी अनान, अपना तारुफ करवाएं पहले, और आप किस जगह के स्टूडेंट हैं ये बताएं। और मेरा जो क्वेश्चन है जो मैं आपको रिपीट कर देता हूं, शायद आपको हमारी वॉइस का प्रॉब्लम हो। तो एक कंट्रोल हाउस जो है, एनवायरमेंटल कंट्रोल हाउस जो है, उसकी मिनिमम एयर स्पीड कितनी होनी चाहिए जब आप टनल स्टार्ट करें? टनल मिनिमम एयर स्पीड और टनल मैक्सिमम एयर स्पीड कितनी होनी चाहिए? और ये हमारी ऑलरेडी जो यूट्यूब पे वीडियोज हैं उस पर आपने देखा होगा। तो प्लीज अनान।
सर बाकी तो समझ आ गई, लेकिन जो आपने वो लफ्ज बोला है ना मैक्सिमम के आगे वाला, उसकी समझ नहीं आई, वो क्या बोला है आपने? आप प्लीज उससे रिपीट कर दें।
जी, मिनिमम एयर स्पीड और मैक्सिमम एयर स्पीड फॉर द टनल
सर उसकी जो फीट,
वेंटिलेशन।
वो एनिमल की हाइट से तकरीबन 4 to 5 फीट ऊपर होना चाहिए।
नहीं नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूं कि एयर स्पीड जो आपके फैन चलते हैं, तो उसका आपने क्या डिसाइड किया हुआ है? उसका एक है कि आपकी, जब आपने टनल वेंटिलेशन में जाना है, तो क्योंकि साइड बोर्ड वेंटिलेशन में तो आप जो है टनल फैन नहीं लगाते। साइड बोर्ड वेंटिलेशन में आपके साइड फैन होते हैं और इनलेट्स होती हैं। जबकि जब टनल में जाते हैं, टनल जब स्टार्ट करते हैं, तो वहां पे हम लोग पैड की तरफ से हवा आती है, तो वो एक स्पीड देते हैं। और आपको बताया हुआ था, तो 1 मीटर पर सेकंड पे जो फुल ग्राउंड बर्ड है उसको 3 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड का चिल इफेक्ट आता है। तो वो स्टार्ट एयर स्पीड कितनी होनी चाहिए और मैक्सिमम एयर स्पीड जो टनल वेंटिलेशन के लिए कितनी होनी चाहिए?
नहीं सर, इसका आइडिया नहीं आ रहा अभी ना। एक्चुअली सर मैं ना सफर में हूँ, तो इस वजह से ना जहाँ पे जरा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है। मैं ट्राई करूंगा आंसर करने की सर।
चले हनान, आपको आवाज आ रही है? हनान, आप बता दें मुझे।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, आवाज़ आ रही है आपको मेरी?
जी आ रही है आवाज।
अब्दुल बासित सर मैं।
जी अब्दुल बासित।
Sir, my name is Abdul Basit and I'm from Rifa Veterinary College. And the question that you have asked, the answer of that question is the starting tunnel airspeed should be 1 meter per second.
Very good.
And if we convert it into feet per minute, then it would be 197, precisely 197 feet per minute. And approximately, if we convert into an approx, it should be 200 feet per minute.
Yes, wrong figure. Yes, yes. Very good.
Yes. And the maximum airspeed should be 3 meters per second, or if converted into feet per second, it should be 600 feet per minute.
Very good. Very good. Very good. That's great. That's great. अब्दुल बासित। अब्दुल बासित, आपका नाम बड़ा प्यारा है। मेरे दोस्त हैं, प्रिस्टन यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रेसिडेंट हैं डॉक्टर अब्दुल बासित। तो मैं आपको ये भी बताऊं कि मैं प्रिस्टन यूनिवर्सिटी का जो है एक्सटर्नल कोऑर्डिनेटर भी हूँ। और उसमें यह है कि मेरे पास 50% जो है ट्यूशन फीस में मेरे पास है, पावर है कि मैं उसको वे ऑफ कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन रिजर्विंग पे। तो आपका माशाल्लाह नाम बड़ा अच्छा है और आप बहुत तरक्की करेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच, आपने मुझे एग्जैक्ट आंसर दिया। और बिल्कुल ये सही है कि जब आप टर्न स्टार्ट करें, देखिए आपको हमने बताया था वेंटिलेशन का जो मोड्स ऑफ द वेंटिलेशन, आप वो हमारा लेक्चर देखें। नेक्स्ट जो है क्विज होगा आपका मोड्स ऑफ द वेंटिलेशन, जो हमारा यूट्यूब पे हाइको पोल्ट्री हाउस कंसल्टेंट का चैनल है, उसका जो है मोड्स ऑफ द वेंटिलेशन, उसमें आपका क्विज होगा। नेक्स्ट जो होगा हमारी क्लास होगी उसमें, ठीक है? तो बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है वो आप देखें। तो उसमें जो मैं आपको थोड़ा सा मेमोराइज करा देता हूँ, उसको रिवाइज कर देता हूँ। उसमें यह है कि सबसे पहला जो है वो टाइमर बेस्ड वेंटिलेशन है, मिनिमम वेंटिलेशन जिसे कहते हैं। उसके बाद जो है वो मिनिमम वेंटिलेशन तब है कि जब आउटसाइड टेम्परेचर डाउन हो। नेक्स्ट जो है साइड मोड, जब आपका आउटसाइड टेम्परेचर इज इक्वल टू आउटसाइड इनसाइड और 1 2 डिग्री 3 डिग्री अबव फ्रॉम द हाउस टेम्परेचर। सो तो जो साइड मोड है, तो साइड मोड और मिनिमम वेंटिलेशन जो है टाइमर बेस्ड वेंटिलेशन, उसमें आपके इनलेट से हवा आती है। लेकिन जब आप स्विच ओवर करते हैं टनल पे, तो एट ये जो स्टेट होती है जब आप स्विचिंग कर रहे होते हैं, तो इसको कहते हैं ट्रांजिशनल वेंटिलेशन। ये बिटवीन है साइड मोड की और टनल वेंटिलेशन की। ये वो स्टेज है जहां पे आपके इनलेट फुली क्लोज हो जाते हैं और आपके पैड की साइड से पर्दा जो है वो ड्रॉप होता है, या टनल डोर्स हैं वो ओपन होना शुरू हो जाते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये वो स्टेज होती है। और ये स्टेज तब आती है जब आपके इनलेट 100% ओपन होते हैं। उसके बाद जब आप देखते हैं कि हाउस का टेम्परेचर जो है वो 3-5 डिग्री एज पर चिल फैक्टर जो उसका है एक स्पीड का 1 मीटर पर सेकंड का चिल जो फैक्टर है, जैसे आपको बताया था कि फुल ग्रोन बर्ड जो है उसका जो है वो 3 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड है। तो 3.5 पे आप इस पे स्विच कर जाए। अगर आपका कंट्रोल हाउस है और आपके पास मैनुअल है सिस्टम, आपके पास फुली लेटेस्ट कंट्रोलर नहीं है, लेकिन हमने आपको बताना है उसकी। अगर आपके पास कंट्रोलर नहीं है तो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, हम आपको बताएंगे कि वो क्या चीजें हैं, क्या टिप्स हैं जो आप नोट्स करेंगे, आपने लगाई होंगी। तो आपको बताया था कि 3.5 डिग्री जाए एज पर चिल फैक्टर। वो चिल फैक्टर का चार्ट अपने पास रखें। वो डे 1 जो है उसको 8 डिग्री चिल फैक्टर है, 8 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड पर मीटर पर सेकंड पे है। स्टार्ट एयर स्पीड तभी 1 मीटर पर सेकंड बताई थी। तो आप जो है वो उसको चिल फैक्टर चार्ट रखें और उसके चिल फैक्टर चार्ट से उसकी एज के हिसाब से आप उसको जो शिफ्ट करा दें टनल पे। ठीक है, और जब टनल पे जाए तो टनल से जब 1 डिग्री प्लस जाए या 2 डिग्री प्लस जाए डिपेंड करता है, लेकिन आप जो है 28 डिग्री 28.5 पे आप जो है टनल कूलिंग ऑन कर दें। ये 5वीं स्टेज है टनल कूलिंग। तो ये 5 मोड्स ऑफ वेंटिलेशन है, इस पे आपका टेस्ट होगा। इसमें मिनिमम स्पीड मैक्सिमम स्पीड जो है ये सारी चीजें हैं और उसमें ये है सारा। तो मैं अब ये है कि आज हमारा वेबिनार है, मिस्टर महदी बिलगरे हैं हमारे साथ, ईरान के हैं, फिजिसिस्ट हैं, मेरे बड़े अच्छे दोस्त हैं। तो हम वो शुरू करते हैं। तो गेट रेडी और मिलते हैं आपको। नेक्स्ट जो है हमारा वेबिनार है वो है स्मोक टेस्ट पे। देखिए स्मोक टेस्ट बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होती है, आपको मैं उर्दू में बता दूं कि वो जो हमारा है वो हमारा इंग्लिश में होगा। तो स्मोक टेस्ट इसलिए जरूरी है कि आपके हाउस की लीकेज का टेस्ट होता है, आपकी हाउस का जो है वो एयर सर्कुलेशन का टेस्ट होता है, आपके नेगेटिव प्रेशर जो आपने मेंटेन करना होता है उसका टेस्ट होता है। दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट बिफोर एवर ऑफ चिकन, बिफोर एवर चिक यू शुड डू इट। और हम लोग ये करते हैं, हम लोग वहां पे भी एलपीवी कर्व बनाते हैं, जो कंट्रोलर्स मॉडर्न कंट्रोलर्स हैं उनमें एलपीवी लो प्रेशर वेंटिलेशन कर्व हम फीड कर देते हैं। लेकिन अगर आपके पास कंट्रोलर नहीं है फिर भी हम आपको बताएंगे कि आपने क्या करना है। हमने अपने अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेज से हमने वो काम करना है। देखिए ये तो कोई नहीं है ना कि आप कोई बात हो तो आप कहेंगे हमारे पास लेटेस्ट कंट्रोलर नहीं है। नहीं, आपके पास दिमाग है, अल्लाह ताला ने ये आपको दिया हुआ ब्रेन। इस ब्रेन से आप जो है हर चीज को ऑटोमेटिक कर सकते हैं। ठीक है ना, तो ये मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है और इसको आप समझें और ये देखें स्मोक टेस्ट कैसे होता है, क्यों जरूरी है, लीकेज क्यों खत्म करनी है आपने हाउस की। तो ये सारी चीजें आप देखेंगे। हमारे नेक्स्ट जो है हमारी वीडियो है मिस्टर महदी बिलगरे के साथ स्मोक टेस्ट और लीकेज टेस्ट। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच, सो ग्रेट, सो ग्रेट, अल्लाह हाफिज, थैंक यू। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। रब इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वाहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी व यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Today it's very important because for the poultry circle, because we bring a special webinar that is the most important, especially in the ventilation, because HICO focus on ventilation. So management basics and the chick temperature you already shown backside, and the humidity, the negative pressure of the house, and remove the noxious gases and remove the old doors and lot of things. To right time, we will decide that how to remove the gases from the house, how to maintain the temperature. But this all will happen when you make a test of this smoke test and leakage test of your house. Because if your house have a leakage, you pay a more cost. Yes. And also you will not maintain your temperature. So how to improve the temperature, how to improve the leakages of the house, and how to maintain a optimal temperature, optimal climate in the house. That's why we request to Mr. Mahdi.Poultry. He is my best friend, and 19 years he is in this poultry circle, and only just 1 year junior from me, but he have a lot of experience. He is a mentor, he is a lecturer in Iran Technical University, and he is a mechanical engineer, and also and now welcome sir, welcome Mr. Mahdi, welcome from Iran.
In the name of God. Hello, everybody. Hello, doctor. I'm Mahdi.Poultry from Iran, working on poultry. And today, I have some presentation about the smoke test and leakage problems in the poultry house. I will, please wait. Doctor, can you active my share screen?
Yes, before activation, I would like to share something more regarding you, that Mr. Mahdi is expert in ventilation. Yes, he did a lot of jobs in Iran, in Palestine, and different countries. Yes, he got a lot of courses, international courses from all over the big companies of the ventilation of the poultry. And also last night, when I'm reading his expertise and his courses, I read that from MOBA. MOBA is, yes, I visited already Holland to visit the MOBA. MOBA is a egg grading machine, and it's very, very latest, and it can grade the eggs, it can weigh the eggs, and it can check the broken of the eggs. You can separate that, and I remember that it was 250. Yes, we purchased for 2 machines for our clients. So Mr. Mahdi is very expert, and also I have a lot of questions by the audience. So Mr. Mahdi, let us know that how to improve the ventilation with this smoke test, with the leakage test, and the most challenging time of the year, especially in Pakistan, when the temperature is 31 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 95%, and the outside temperature is a lot. So how can we manage the SCR of the birds, the growth ratio of the birds, the egg production of the layer? So there's a lot of issues that we have. So please let us know that how to do with your smoke test, with your leakage test. Please start. I will share your your screen, and yes, sir. Please let's start, sir.
Thank you, doctor. Please repeat again about the, please say me about the minimum and maximum temperature and humidity in winter and summertime in Pakistan. Please repeat again.
In minimum, in winter ventilation, the challenging is the humidity. Because we can maintain the temperature with the heater, with the use of the heater, we can maintain our temperature. But the humidity level is high, is more than 80, sometimes 85%. So, but regarding in summer ventilation, summertime, that is the most challenging time because the temperature is more than 30 degrees Celsius, 31 degrees Celsius, and the humidity is 95%. And what we do at that time, we install the air deflectors in the house because we have only one option. And what is the option? The airspeed, airspeed, airspeed. So that's the challenging for Pakistan, sir.
Okay, and I would like to know minimum temperature in winter reach to which degree centigrade?
Yes, it's -1, -2, not more than I think in extreme weather. But most of the time is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Most of the time, yes.
This is good advantage for the farmers in Pakistan. Yes. In Iran, we have the more than 15 -15 degrees centigrade in winter in some locations, and in the coldest area, minimum ventilation is very important. You know better than me, and also negative pressure must be very accurate design and calculation, and also good ceiling sheds and also good insulation. There is very important, and if you active my share a screen, I can continue to it.
Yes, I already active your share screen, sir.
Video, it's clear for them. This is one house with bad insulation and also with bad leakage and ceiling. We have the -6 or 7 degrees centigrade in outdoor. You can find in the video yellow and red color show to you waste of energy and heat in the walls. Okay, you see in the picture the bad insulation in the walls. Inside temperature is the 27 degrees centigrade, and in the outdoor is the -6 degrees centigrade, and in the walls you see 6 degrees centigrade, and we have differences about 12 degrees centigrade. You can find the best heat in this shed. And also, you can see in these pictures in these pictures.
Yes, yes.
We did it with the IR camera in the house. You see many blue things in the roof. A
Yes,
lot of
yes, I know.
leakage. You can see it. And also here you can see 9 degrees centigrade in roof. What happens? And leakage problems. You need enough pressure during minimum ventilation. If there are leaks in your house, so you need more pressure.
Definitely.
You know, if you cannot reach to good and suitable pressure in minimum ventilation, you cannot have a good direction and go to the exact minimum ventilation in your house and increase moisture in your shed.
Definitely.
Decreasing
Definitely.
quality of litter, you cannot control moisture, cold air leakage on the bird and draft. You have not equal temperature in all over the house. Some places are warm and some places are cold. And center of shed is empty of bird. You can see that some sheds in the middle or sides is empty.
Yes, yes, obviously, obviously.
You cannot control air incoming and air directions. This is also very important. You know better than me. Increased cost, also increased cost. Bad insulation, you cannot keep hot air in your shed. And this is very important for the farmers. Our advice. What is our advice?
Yes, sir, yes. My advice?
Yes, it's same. Best material for reach to maximum insulation is polyurethane. Density 40, minimum thickness in roof 5 centimeter, minimum thickness in wall is 4 centimeter. Sandwich panels must be hot dip galvanized for durability. Also, polyurethane is good choice for floor. This is my advice for farmer. But some farmer ask us about the existing sheds. What we do? In existing sheds, you cannot use pressure system in minimum ventilation, because during the working fans runtime, you reach to pressure more than 12 Pascal, minus 12 Pascal. And every foramen and hole coming cold air to the bird. I showed you in the picture, if you remember. And this is problem for the birds and respiratory disease. And other things is the leakage. And also leakage is very important. Here we have inlets in the one shed. You can see leakage in bottom of the door and inlet, and this is not good for the air direction item, and air cannot move all over the roof and reach to the center, and after reach right side and left side together, and after it falling, and You cannot exchange warm air in the top and cold air from the inlets. And other things is the ceiling and fans, and also shutters, and also doors, and also summer inlets here. Dr. Imran, can I show to my friends some video about the leakage and insulation?
Yes, why not? But I will add something that why we do the smoke test. These all advices and all problems that we have if our house is leak. So leakage test and the smoke test is really very important, and you should do it when you construct a new house or when your new flock is coming. So it's very important. So that's why Mr. Mahdi told you that what is the problem we have if our house is leak, and if our negative pressure is not accurate according to the house, if your inlets are not placed according to the specifications, and your inlet is moving or something else. So these all practice you should make before arrival of the chicken. And we do. In Pakistan, Mr. Mahdi, I am working with a lot of European companies and foreigner companies, and they will ask me that, and we did it in most of the houses, especially the fully automated house. And the big companies are practicing this. And the small farmers, you know, they don't know about the latest research and latest technique of the ventilation and the farms management. That's why, but the big companies, the name of Islamabad Farms and the SB Farms and FIK Farms, Dr. Guess is the Sardar Farooq Khan Farm, and a lot of other farms that they are practicing the fully latest technique, and they will care their bird, the well-being of the bird, and they got a good result. So thank you for telling us the problem if we have not a smoke test in our house. So please let's start your next videos. You tell us that what is the phenomena of the smoke test, how we do the smoke test, and what the components are used in the smoke test, and what the benefits of the smoke test. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this. I will add something more, but thank you for this. Also, I add this, that in this video, because already we had discussed a lot of with Mr. Mahdi, and Mr. Mahdi already did this practice in a lot of the house. But the main thing is that our goal is that to show you that how to do the smoke test and what is the benefit of your smoke test. And if you don't do this, that what is the problem you will see. Yes. So Mr. Mahdi, thank you very much for this new video of the smoke test, and it's very important for the optimum climate conditions of the house, for the well-being of your birds, for the well-being of your humans, and for the profitability. So because if you got optimum climate in your house, you got best FCR, best production, best growth rate, and best egg production. So you got a lot of things. So you already increase your assets, and with you, a lot of people also enjoy. Yes, so please let us know that how we do this and how to do this. Please, the smoke test, please, sir. Thank you very much.
The smoke test is very easy. The actions you can smoke test to your sheds with just calorie smoked. In Iran, we have in the market you can prepare in from the every shop. You can. This is the simple. After calculation and design and located the inlet and fans, you can go to the maximum negative pressure with one big fans. For example, Munters or the Mercury or another company. With the one big fans, 140 fans, air sucked from the inside of the shed to the outside, and we have the negative pressure in the sheds. All of the inlets must be closed during a smoke test and leakage. And you can find with the IR camera insulation, and you can check everywhere and every place. And for the smoke test, you can open inlets, and one person go behind of the inlets in outside, and with the smoke, calorie smoke, keep near to the inlet. After sucking the air with the fans, coming air and smoke to the house, I show to according to my pictures, and you can see air sticky, have a sticky, we say draft to the floor and go up and move to the center of the sheds and drop. And this is very simple test. Every farmer can use with this method. In Iran, farmers now in this time doing this test in the sheds. And also this is very important. After each period of the production and rearing, for we have preparation action in the sheds. Please check again for the each period in the first inlets and fans, and also doors, and also summer shutters and everything. It's help to you for reach to good equal distribution of the air in the sheds. And also, if Dr. Imran, can I show to the gentlemen and ladies, if it's here, some video, short video?
Why not, sir? We are waiting, sir. We are waiting for your videos, Bishop. Yes.
Okay. I am during smoke test. With the increased pressure in the sheds, you can see here leakage of the air. Now, see during a smoke test with the increased pressure in house. Bottom of the air inlets, we have the one inlet with bad manufacturing, and this is not a standard, and you see leakage and drop cold air in on the birds and other problems I saw to you. And another video, this is just right. Air, red and green, coming from left and right side. This is just
so
right.
Only we see the red air, and please show us the green air. The blue air.
This is the green. This is green.
This is green. Yes, yes. Now, it's okay. It's okay. Yes.
I show again.
Okay. Yes, the air is going below. Yes, bottom of the house. Yes.
I can show again. The direction of the air is very important. You know better than me, Dr. iMRAN. Direction.
Definitely, definitely. The main is the gist of the ventilation. Yes.
Yes, and after coming the air and reach to the peak of the sheds, here heated and warm, we have the warm air, and warm air drop to floor. And after reach to the floor, move to left and side. And hot air can absorb moisture from the litter and decrease litter moisture in the litter, and increase the quality of the litter also. And after it exhausts moisture air from the house to the outside. This is the summary of the minimum ventilation and our aim for minimum ventilation and pressure control. With leakage, we cannot reach to our aims. Why? Because leakage cannot allow us to reach to good air direction and good pressure, and also we must increase pressure and coming cold air from other place on the birds, and we have many respiratory diseases like bronchitis. And
yes.
another things is the quality of the litter. This is very important for us. If you don't these actions and cannot reach to the center of sheds and dropped here before center of shed, you cannot warm air and cold air drop to birds, and cannot absorb this air moisture from the litter. And this is also very important. And other things is the existing sheds. In existing sheds, you cannot use pressure control in minimum ventilation. This is my experiences, because you cannot control from and holes in your sheds. For example, in the roof. Why? Farmers ask me, what is our situation in this, what is our action in this situation? I say to them, better things is the tube heating system and also preheating. You cannot use the pressure control because roof is very old and you have many from and hole in your roof. And also in broiler sheds, this is very, very, very important because broiler don't have good immunity system. And also other organs cannot develop in compared to layer and breeder. And after cold air to the birds, you have many diseases, increased mortality. Dr. Imran, I will show to my friends some things and other things about the sandwich panel and roof. This is nice video I showed to my friends. Please see how we must doing roof installation.
Would you like to restart this video, the sandwich panels? Because in Pakistan, the mostly house are concrete house or pre-slab concrete house. So I think 4 or 5% are prefabricated house from Europe, from America, and some other countries. But 95% houses are a concrete house. And they are mostly double-story house, yes. So also this is very important because in our concrete house or cement wall house, they have also leakage problems, and this is special for the prefabricated house. Yes, this video is special for the prefabricated house, how to minimize the leakage of the house. Yes, please start again, sir, please.
This is another advantage for Pakistan farmers. Concrete shed is expensive in compared to the sandwich panel and other things, but it's safe, more safe in compared to the sandwich panel and other type of the sheds material, because you can seal with the cement and another cheap material sealing to your house.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Important.
We have already had a lot of problems.
And,
yes.
And this is a good advantage and benefit for Pakistan farmers. But in Iran,
yes. Yes.
You can see the direction of wind direction. This is important for installation. You must install from the reverse of the direction, wind directions, start here to there. This is very important because wind go in bottom of the sandwich panel and drop to your birds. And also here, with this method, you must seal and located every panels together. And this is very important. Overlap to each one. And also fix method for fixing the panel. This is very important. A standard node and a standard ceiling between each panel for eliminate of the leakage. This is very important. And also enough fix action. This is just right. Sealing material you must use in your sandwich panel. And also here is very important. You must seal also front and back in the roof, and also top in the top. All action is very important for eliminate of leakage in your house. This is not cost. This is eliminate of the leakage and mortality. And also other actions, very important. You can reach to good insulation also and sealing. This is enough for more than 30 years.
Right.
And also this is cleanable. You can clean your sheds. You don't have any other fromen and holes in your roof. And other things I must show to my friends this video.
Right.
This shed was not sealed, but after sealing, excuse me, I must. After sealing, we have good distribution of the air and air placement. You can see in the video. Nice shed, equal temperature in shed. 130-meter length. Outdoor temperature is the 2 degrees centigrade. I can show in the automation screen. You can see here, Dr. Omran, you know better than me about the negative pressure. Negative pressure is the 9 approximately, 9 Pascal. But it's enough. Why it's enough? Because we have the good material in ceiling. We don't have any baffle in roof. And we don't have any, what is the in English? I cannot in English. It's very nice for the air movement without eliminate of the beams and the columns in front of the air. And this is very important. We decrease the pressure in the shed. 9.
Yes, you are saying that we can achieve the uniformity of the air circulation. Yes, we will achieve this.
Yes, and also outdoor humidity is the 80% approximately.
Right.
And indoor is the 31%. We control the moisture inside the house. And also we have the outdoor temperature near to 3 degrees centigrade here. And also total ventilation rate is 178 cubic meter per minute here.
Right.
And also this time just on one jet heater is green, and also working 1, 2, 3 small fans inside, and also open inlet 11%. And you can see temperature in sheds. We have 6 temperature sensor.
Oh, great.
Target temperature is 30.7 degrees centigrade, and we have 30.9.
Mr. Mahdi-Poultry, you are talking about the spectrum. This controller is a spectrum, I think.
Yes, this is the spectrum controller. A spectrum controller. In a spectrum can connect with the all sensor, pressure sensor, temperature sensor, ammonia sensor, CO2, and humidity, and every. And also can control inspection, operator inspection in sheds. For example, you have one touch screen in behind of your shed. Worker must walking during in length of the inside the shed and reach to the touch screen, and with his finger touch the screen, and you can find the inspection period and cycle per day. And also you can manage feeding and water in your shed and other.
Right.
About the pressure control, I must say this is very important in new sheds, no existing sheds. I don't have any advice for farmer with the existing sheds, but this is different to Pakistan. Construction with cement and beton is good material for good insulation. You can with some cement insulated your sheds, and this is different to Iran. In part of Iran, less than 10% have a concrete with cement and beton. And another things, you can see age of birds, excuse me. Age of birds, 3 days. Pan feeding is top, you can see. And birds dispersion in all over the shed equal. And about the sensor. This is our sensor. You can see here one sensor. And also another things. This is very important. Insulation. You can see, Dr. iMRAN?
Yes, yes, I am seeing.
The camera is not used. Excuse me. Can you active share screen? Can you see?
Not yet, sir.
Not?
Not yet.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Picture is clear.
And
Yes, now. Yes, now we are seeing. Yes.
you can see here insulated doors. Here. Can you see, Doctor, insulation?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Okay. And also some fan no need during minimum ventilation, and we also insulated it, and this is very important. Here in front and inside of the sheds and outside, it's better.
Yes. Sound good, sir.
And
Sound good.
And also you can see the circulation fans. This is not the subject about the circulation, but this is good, I say here to my friends. Circulation increase your cost for energy, and also equal distribution, air equal distribution and temperature in the all of the sheds. This is very important. And
Yes,
also this is very important, good sealing and material in roof. Air better movement in the roof. And this is also very important, and decrease pressure in your shed for minimum ventilation. Today, my say is finished. My lecture is finished. And if you have any question, I can answer to my friends.
Thank you, Mr. Mahdi. Thank you very much from Iran, poultry consultant, and you did a lot of courses and a lot of things. Yes. You please close the sharing, please. Close the sharing screen, sir, please. So, thank you very much, Mr. Mahdi-Poultry from Iran, the specialist in poultry, livestock, and control houses, ventilation systems, and hatchery, and lot, because your introduction is very big introduction. You did 19 years in this field, and I understand after your presentation that the smoke test is mandatory for every control houses to make sure the uniformity of the temperature, the uniformity of the air circulation, the uniformity of your birds, your FCR, your growth rate, your egg production, and a lot of things matter. So the leakage is not allowed in poultry shed, because if you have a leakage in your shed, you cost more, you pay more. Yes, but you pay more but you don't get the uniform result. So installation is very important. Insulated house is very important, because I know that the best, the major advantage of the precast, steel precast house is the no leakage. Yes, I know that. Because, but in Pakistan, there's a lot of difference, because this is a 40% difference. It's expensive than the concrete house. That's why people are using this one. But insulation is matters, leakage matters, and after the leakage, smoke test is the test which can measure the leakage of your house and which can measure the air circulation of the house. So a lot of things matter. So it's very mandatory, it's very, yes, it's very important. And I have a lot of questions, but uh, I ask you only one at this time, because the Mr. General Major Dr. Nazir, yes, he asked me that to tell to ask you that what we do, what to do, especially in summer weather. In summer, when the temperature is 31 degrees Celsius in the house and the humidity is 95% in the house. This is a hot and humid. Last 1 month, last month was the hot and humid. So what we do and what to do with that situation?
Yes. In tropical climate, like as India and some part of the Pakistan and some part of Iran, in south of Iran, we have tropical climate. Humidity is high. Also, the temperature is high. You know better than me, evaporative system cannot work in humid climate, and efficiency decreased with the humid climate because air is saturated with water, cannot absorb water in incoming air from the cooling pad. What is the solution? Yes, this is important. I prepare the free flow and increase velocity. This is good solution for birds, and you can use the wind chill. Just this is economical way for solve this problem. In our controller, we have one inverter for control the flow of the cooling pad. We control the flow, water flow in cooling pads. With increase the outside and inside humidity, step by step, little, decrease flow rate of water in cooling pad, and also increase the velocity with the running more fans in sheds. Also, another solution is free flow. Same like as India, we had good experiences with the wind keys in India. You can see open shed in this climate with the steer fan. You can use a steer fan, many steer fan in your open shed, and with the replace air in your shed, you can remove humidity in the litter, and you have the good action in wind chill. Just this is economic way.
Would you like to repeat your first solution? Please repeat your first solution for this challenging.
We have just two solutions. One solution for closed shed, one solution for open shed. Which one your purpose, Dr. iMRAN?
You please tell us the close first. You tell us the close for closed shed.
Closed shed. In closed shed, you must increase flow rate, flow rate of your air, and increase velocity.
Yes, we do. We're already doing this.
And this is important in layer cage system. You can increase velocity till 4 meters per second. And in the broiler, you can reach to 3 meters per second. And this is very important. In DOC, you cannot increase more than 0.2 meters per second for draft on the birds.
You are talking about the bird stocking density?
Oh, yes. Density, you know better than me. Metabolic heating is very important. I advise to my customer and farmers, please consider with a kilogram per cubic meter birds, not with the number of the birds, because this is the different together. In the tropical climate with the hot area and increase the temperature, you cannot reach to more than 32 kilogram per meter cubic meter, no, square meter birds, and this is very important. And also velocity is very important. Velocity, Dr. iMRAN, because you don't have another actions and another parameter for control your temperature.
And what is your advice for the open shed? Because in Pakistan, 25% share of the open sheds are in Pakistan. Yes.
Yes. In the open shed, with more steer fan and chimney fan, ceiling fan. You
are telling about the circulation fans. Circulation fan.
Yes, circulation and steer fan can help farmers in dairy cattle and also broiler and other birds. This is very important. Maybe fogging system it's good, but this is depend to inside moisture.
Yes, it is important, but in summer we can use this fogging system and it will help us. Yes, it will help, because in summer when the temperature is high, we start the fogging system, the high pressure cooling system at this time when your humidity is 50 or 45. And then at that time we see that the temperature is already low and humidity is already low. After that, when the summer starts, because the using of the fogging system, we can more stay in our side mode ventilation, in our transitional ventilation. We can have a more time to stay there, and birds are not hurt, because you know, when in Pakistan, in most of the people, when they start the tunnel airspeed, when they go through the tunnel, they don't think the chill factor of the bird according to their age. So sometimes their start airspeed is too much high, and sometimes is too much low. So we suggest that the start airspeed should be 1 meter per second, and the maximum speed for the bird is 3 meter per second. And regarding the cages, yes, it's good. It's 3.5 or 4 meter per second. Yes, it's best.
Okay. And other
So-
things, Dr. Imran, other things is very important. In tropical climate, I advise to farmer, longer sheds is not good for ventilation. During tunnel ventilation, little air move in air from the front to the back, collect the moisture and warm air to the end of the sheds. If you increase length of sheds, of your sheds, now have in the 30% in back of your sheds warm and humid air. I have one advice to these farmers in tropical climate. Wider sheds is better than longer sheds.